It's a hot girl winter, and it's your girl Marielle here in 2020. No.
I don't really like that. But Happy New Year anyway, Marielle. Bing bong, you already know what time it is. Nah.
Trying to take me out to dinner?
Nah.
Yo aquí con hambre.
Because I'm going to be upstairs in mi cama going hard. You know what I'm saying?
Bing bong. Happy New Year's. Sorry for the wait.
Sorry. Our deepest apologies.
From the bottom of the full.
Yeah, from the bottom of the full. We had to revamp. We had to take some time. You know what I'm saying? To bring the most amazing show to you guys.
Ever.
Marielle.
Yo, but not for nothing.
Uh-huh.
I know the whole bing bong and the blanc blanc.
Mm-hmm.
Pero and the faux.
And the faux. Okay.
But this year started off hot.
Okay.
And when I mean hot,
okay,
I mean hot. Now, if you guys have been watching me Cama Lounge or something about Marielle or just any female in this generation period,
okay,
you know how hard we go for Drake.
Okay. I go hard for Drake too, though.
Coño, pero como I thought I like spicy. Like, I used to walk around with Tabasco sauce in my bag. Just in case, you saw it. Like, I go to any chimichurris, blah, blah, blah. And I got to throw a couple of hot sauce, blah, blah. But Drake. Y en lo que está en las redes sociales ahora.
I'm so confused. What's going on with Drake and hot sauce? Is it boss sauce, by the way?
Hey. It should have been. If not, he wasn't getting sued. But apparently, he's getting sued by a model.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, like, he was just kicking it with a model. They went out for dinner. Bing bong.
Okay.
And then they went upstairs.
And he ate. He ate his dinner. Okay.
He ate his dinner. And he finished his dinner with some hot sauce.
Okay.
So it was like, as I read, it was regular. They went upstairs. They smoked a little. He was like, yo, like, we gonna fuck or we not gonna fuck?
Mm-hmm.
They ended up fucking.
Okay.
As with probably any girl.
Okay.
They fucked. All right. And then he was like, yo, I gotta go to the bathroom. Él fue para el baño con su condón.
Okay. With
his rubber. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You know me and my bilingual shit. With his rubber. After he did what he had to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think, like, he could have threw it out in the garbage can. But also, that's Drake. He could have flushed the toilet, but then everybody would have been upstairs like, yo, what's the clog
the
for?
toilet's clogged, exactly.
So he was like, you know what? I learned a little thing about something about Marielle. And he went in his bag, he took some hot sauce, and he put hot sauce inside the condom with his sperm.
Okay.
And what was it for? To kill his sperm.
To kill his sperm. Okay. And he's being sued for killing his own sperm?
He's being sued. Yeah, like...
That doesn't make any sense.
I know, like, I don't get this. Like, one, I feel like, reading the story, if it was any individual, like, let's say any individual, and you're at that point where you have to put hot sauce in your condom with your sperm, then you shouldn't be having sex with that girl because you don't know how crazy that girl is to take your sperm and do some crazy voodoo shit, right?
That's actually pretty cool and pretty smart. But the fact that he carried around his hot sauce. Like, he already, like, before he did stuff with that girl, like, he already knew, right? I'm going to come in this condom.
And
so
I'm going to
put hot sauce. You don't know what hot sauce he used?
No.
Was it like the Chinese ones with the packet?
Like, I don't know. Like, was it in the hotel room? Or was he like me that carries around Tabasco sauce because he likes it with his food? Like, I don't know. That's just mind-blowing. Like, I feel like any regular individual was to do that, then you shouldn't trust a girl you're fucking, because why would she take that and do some extra shit? But Drake...
Is that a joke, though? Like, is he really getting sued? Or?
Apparently. As I read,
that's
apparently.
Confusing.
But then also, like, what does that have to do with you? Like, it's not like he used hot sauce when
on you.
Exactly. So it had nothing to do with it.
Or like he put it on the outside of the condom or some shit. Like.
Pero the end of that story is that she went to the bathroom afterwards. So una mujer para limpiarse, bañarse, lo que sea. She went inside the garbage can. ¿Qué es lo que tú estás buscando inside your garbage can, mi hermana? She went inside the garbage can. Obviously, that's why he put the hot sauce, because he knew you were going to go inside the garbage can and trap him.
And try to impregnate yourself with his baby.
And then that's when she saw that.
But I'm just stuck on how do you go to your lawyer or any lawyer and say, so I had sex with Drake. I wanted to have a baby, but he put hot sauce on inside of his condom before I could even grab it and ingest it in my vajayjay. And the lawyer's like, oh, we have a
case.
We have a case here. I can get you $1 million and a fucking like.
That's insane. Or like, was she crazy enough to be like, this is Drake's sperm and it's a little red because he's like, ooh.
Or what lawyer?
And then he put it in, she actually put it inside herself. Because I read something.
Wait, she still put it inside?
Eso lo que yo no sé. And I'm not going to like say yes. Because I didn't read it all the way through.
So she was trying super hard that you would
even consider putting that
hot sauce.
Yeah, like the ending of it. And I don't know if it's a reliable source or not. But it was like the Shade Room, TMS, whatever. Like... The next time you get a reliable source is going to be from micamalounge, but not today because I did not finish the story. But it's just kind of how she was saying, like, her pussy burned. Okay. So obviously you went that far to try to put...
Okay, so now I can see how she can build her case. She can say what you suggested, that maybe while they were doing intercourse, he put hot sauce on it.
No, but I don't think, like, I think she literally, because then it went, so how did I get to the story? That's when I stopped. When, like, she actually went to the room, the bathroom, and she saw the condom with hot sauce, and then all of a sudden your pussy gets, like,
that's going to be interesting. I'm interested. I'm going to read about that later. Like, I wonder what real lawyer would be like, I want that one. I want this case. Put me on. Like, you know?
Hire me.
So she went to the bathroom. And she saw hot sauce inside the condom, and she still thought that it was a good idea to put it in her vagina.
One or two crazy sperm cells would have.
So let me ask you, Marieli, have you ever ate, like, you carry your sauce in your purse? Have you ever ate, and let's say you didn't wash your hands, and you touched something maybe like your eye or your vagina? Mm. Has that happened to you where you accidentally burn yourself, whether it was your eye, your vagina, that you touched something after touching hot sauce?
The most, I really like hot sauce. Like, if not, I wouldn't just be carrying a Tabasco sauce in my bag. But, like, I like hot sauce so much that when I shit, sale así mimito.
Okay.
Pure fire. But that, like, the
you
whole
fire your ass.
Yeah.
Your ass is fire. Okay.
But, like, the whole, like, touching afterwards, no, not that I can remember.
Like, you never, like, or let's say with greasy food, like, you ever rubbed your eye by mistake and then your eyes start to, like, burn or itch a little bit or irritates?
The one time that I got pink eye.
Somebody farted on your eye?
No, I don't know why that's the thing. Like, it wasn't even like that, right? I think it was the first time I ever tried a cigarette. So I had this, like, crazy moment in my life where it was, like, before hookah was a thing, and it was in between, like, the hookah pens,
you smoked a cigarette?
A cigarette. Yeah, I did smoke a cigarette. I was, like, in between, like, drinking, and I'm like, I want to smoke, but there's no place that sells hookah, and I don't have my crib to set up my own hookah, and I want it now.
You sound like that girl that took the hot sauce into her vagina.
Now. So I took a cigarette, whatever. Like, literally the first cigarette I'd ever had in my life. I smoke it, and I can, like, visualize it right now. One of the ashes, like, I saw it, como si fuera tú quemando a whole bunch of, like, clothes and stuff. One of the ashes, literally, in my eye.
That's mad funny.
Literally, I can picture that more than I can picture what I did this morning. And like, I saw it, and it was just so visual.
Okay.
And it didn't burn, and it was just kind of like casually just kept on going. The next morning, bro.
Oh, no.
Pink eye.
Pink eye.
Pink eye. I went back to the office, and I'm just
cigarette eye.
like this. And then I Googled what pink eye, like, really is.
And that's,
yo no podía tocar nada.
And that's how you got it? Like, when you Googled it, was that, like, a common thing? Like, oh, pink eye because I got ash on my eye.
No, it was, like, something irritating your eye. Like, something like a fart. Like, anything that's, like, literally, like, just, like, bacteria just getting in your eye. But it was just so amazing how, like, it's, like, kind of like COVID now. Like, if you're contagious with COVID, you can't go anywhere. If you're contagious with pink eye, you can't be, like, just, like, touching and rubbing and being around people because it's contagious that way. And I didn't know. So like I was in my mom's crib and I literally had to sleep in the sala. Like I went to the emergency room and I was there for hours. And even the doctor was like, yo, here, out. Like he didn't even want to deal with me.
You ever had a conjunctivitis?
No.
I don't know how to say it in English, but like
Conjunctivitis?
maybe.
Sounds good.
She went to school. I got that like a couple times when I went to DR, like when I was younger and I came back. It's like you get my eye boogers around your eye, my lagaña and stuff.
I figured that was only a Dominican
and your
thing.
eyes is mad red and stuff.
So is it like a pink eye, but just in both eyes?
I don't know. It's just more of like you have mad like eye boogers in your eye. So I used to have braces, and so I went to the dentist. And me and my brother, we had conjunctivitis, whatever. What you said, conjunctivitis?
I can't even remember.
And the nurse, like, she was like giving us advice and stuff. She thought me and my brother were high, but we just had we had conjunctivitis.
She's like, kind of stay out of that.
Yeah, it was just mad funny. Me and my brother were looking at each other like,
we never even touched that shit a day in our life.
Yeah. Like,
I feel like that's only a Dominican thing though. Like, does that only happen in DR?
I don't know. It's weird. I don't see that happen to people or people saying they have that.
And how do you think that led to you getting conjunctivitis?
Probably the water or some shit. I don't know.
The water does like,
or the dirt.
It wasn't until like 2 years ago that I only started drinking bottled water out there because the water really UTIs and todo el mundo es su madre, like that shit happens out there. Shit is different.
If you want to be immune to shit, you got to drink that water.
You have to.
But the whole ash in your eye with the cigarette, that reminds me of New Year's. This New Year's. Happy New Year again, by the way. Happy New Year's
2022.
You know those little confetti things? So that happened, whatever. The next day, it was time. You know, there's this thing that you don't clean up on New Year's because it's bad luck or whatever. So you clean the next day. Oh. So I was cleaning the carpet.
Remind me that because I have to get back to you on that.
So I was cleaning the carpet and I lifted up the carpet and it had a whole bunch of confetti. And I'm like this, like an ass. And one of the confettis, I literally, just like how you saw the ash, I literally see it fly right in my eye. And it's hurting and irritating the shit out of me. And I'm telling my girl to help me blow my eye because like it was a thick piece and it's sharp. So I'm like looking retarded. A
paper cutting.
Yeah, I'm just like this, like yo, get this shit out of my eye. And it was just so uncomfortable.
Loco, that's not pink eye. That's straight money. 2022. No, yeah,
that wasn't pink eye. That was dumbness. Straight dumb eye.
Nah, good luck 2022.
I had a dumb eye.
So you said a thing about how you're not supposed to clean on New Year's Day. I didn't even know that was a thing. No, like I knew for Hispanics, it's like you need to clean before the New Year's.
Oh, no, of course. They clean 24/7.
But I didn't know that was a thing, not to clean on
and
New
the grapes.
Year's Day.
You eat the grapes? You eat 12 grapes?
I didn't this year, but usually I do.
Okay, what kind of grapes you like? Green or okay? Greens go hard.
I mean, if there's, I'm a fruit girl overall. Like I'll have that over sweets. Mm-hmm. So if the purple is around, but like as a young child, I remember like just like. Damn, I don't want to deal with these seeds.
Yeah, the seeds are the worst. Yeah, the seeds are the annoyingest part.
And then I would swallow the seeds.
Yeah, no, like when I was a kid, I would spit them out, no way. But as an adult now, like this is my face, and I just swallow it.
I'm gonna grow a grape tree in my stomach.
And you say you carry around Tabasco sauce, so now I'm gonna ask you a real question.
Did I steal it from Chipotle? Yes.
No. Which one do you use? The red, the burgundy shit, or the green one?
The red.
The red?
The red.
Okay. What flavor is that even? It's just regular, like chili or some shit?
Yeah, it's like regular hot sauce. I know the green one is like habanero or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah, habanero is... Yeah, no, I think habanero is the burgundy one, maybe.
The burgundy.
Well, maybe it's the... I don't know my sauces like that. But I like the green one. Because it has that
saucy
lime taste. Yeah. You know, I'm a big lime guy.
We know.
Not lame lime, you know what I'm saying? But the girl went to the bathroom, right, for Drake. Mm-hmm. That has me thinking, did she wash her hands?
I mean,
I need a walkthrough, right? Because we've all done the sexual act, and sometimes we go to the bathroom before or we go to the bathroom after. As a female, let's say you're not in your home, because I'm sure if you're in your home, you probably shower right away, right?
Yeah.
Or you just, depending on what time it is, tú te quedas en la cama. Like, however, when you go to the bathroom, What are you doing? Are you cleaning yourself? You cleaning, your genitals? Are you washing your hands? You brushing your teeth? All the above? Like what exactly is the point of going to the bathroom before intercourse and after intercourse? Or coitus. Whatever you want to
Okay,
call it.
so before intercourse,
Mm-hmm.
gotta check yourself out. You gotta do the silly faces up.
Okay.
And blah blah.
Okay.
Make sure it's good so that when you're on top, it's all like
Okay.
picture perfect.
You do one.
Make sure it's good, right?
A double take. Man.
You gotta do that whole
Okay.
thing. The teeth, everything. Like you gotta check yourself out.
Okay.
Then you go take care of your business.
Mm-hmm.
And you come back. You don't want all of that. ¿Cómo que yo le dicen?
The mustiness.
The mustiness is a good word, but I used to read this thing all the time, like how guys fuck up your pH balance.
Ooh.
As a female.
Huh?
So it could be like no, like it could literally be like, let's say I'm with a dude and he's fucking multiple girls and then he's coming with me. Obviously
Putting in germs.
Yeah, like he's fucking up my pH balance. He's not just fucking me. He's not just like, and it doesn't even have to be about like just like being with other females. It could be him as like being sanitized
Or dirty.
yeah. Just being musty, taking care of yourself. So after sex, there's a lot of fluids going back and forth, a lot of like either saliva, depending on how your row is.
And you don't want to get some type of UTI or infection.
Exactly.
Or yeast.
Or bacterial vaginosis y toda esa vaina that
or
we
gingivitis or
conjunctivitis.
You don't want any of that stuff.
That's the name of this episode,
conjunctivitis or whatever.
Anyways, it's just kind of just like...
You can say that again.
Just like reassuring that, you're back up and clean and just like...
Okay. But do you wash your hands?
I think in that process, whether you're showering or just in the toilet and just like grabbing a soap and... Yeah, you're clean.
I'm gonna ask you a serious question, all right?
Damn, that wasn't the serious question? This isn't the part of micamalounge where you ask a serious question?
When you wash your hands, whether it's in your house, in public, in the movie theaters, wherever, how do you wash your hands? Do you grab soap and at the same time you're washing it with water? Or you grab soap, you rub that shit, and then you put it in the water? Or you don't use soap, you just use water?
Or you just use soap and no water. I do the soap and the water at the same time.
Okay.
I don't complete my 60 seconds, but getting back at the 60 seconds.
It's 60 seconds? I think it's like 20 or 30. You gotta sing the ABC song.
Yeah, we gotta calculate that. Yeah. I calculated it wrong. But while I was watching the ABC video, like, it's just like, it's crazy to see like how you gotta go like kind of like this and
you gotta get in the gaps and the creases in between.
No, pero que a veces uno así ya. Uno dice,
it depends, yeah.
Abracadabra, pra. No, it's literally...
Yeah, you gotta wash these bad boys.
I know, but like if you see certain people, or just some people who walk out.
All right, now let me ask, how do you dry your hands? Are you one of these? That's one.
Okay.
Are you two? Or are you three? The napkins.
Okay, napkins.
And are you pat drying, or do you do one of these? Are you pat drying or one of these?
Okay, napkins, because I usually go to napkins.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the way you have to like turn it yourself? Because then I'm catching more germs turning it, or is it automatically?
It could be both, because different places have different things. I like the automatic ones, but sometimes
I like the automatic ones, yeah.
But usually there's ones that you just grab the towel.
And then go.
Yeah, you don't have to touch the thing on the side.
Okay, so there's too many people waiting for the air dryer. I'm just...
Oh no, I hate that.
One of these. If there's only air dryer, I'll go just because I like to hear like zzz, and I don't finish the whole zzz, and I walk out.
You just
so I have half. Zzz.
Okay.
One is paper.
Oh, so you don't do the pad dry?
I didn't even know what pad dry was a thing.
No, yeah.
Tell me how you pad drive.
No, you just like your hands are wet, and then you grab the paper towel, and then you get the wetness, yeah, and then. Let's say if you still feel your hands maybe wet in here, then you grab another paper towel and you do one of those. That's how I do it. I grab the soap.
Okay.
And then like sometimes I will smell my hand, and if it doesn't smell like soap enough, then I'll
You
do it
go.
again until like I don't know. I like having that soap smell, so I'll do that, and then I wash like with water away the soap. I don't do it at the same time. I don't know.
Okay, so let me ask you this question because this is how my brain is rolling right
All
now.
right.
I'm thinking myself at a movie theater
Mm-hmm.
on a date, not with your girlfriend because you've been with your girlfriend for a while, but let's say you're in your first 1-2 date with your girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Like
This
it
is
just
this is
started.
the
Like
early
it's
stages.
the early
Okay.
stage, right? And it can be before or after the movies, and you're like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to go to the bathroom and max out your time and be like, yo, what is this guy doing in the bathroom so long?
Okay.
And you don't want to, like, come out too quickly or whatever. So I'm thinking, if you spend that much time
Mm-hmm.
smelling, going back, and patting,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to have to pee and out. It's really quickly, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is. Like, you just go pee and then you spend more time patting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because me, I spend more time using the
Using the restroom.
bathroom. Yeah, like I think it's like a lot more for girls. Like there's
Yeah.
longer wait times for
That's
girls. You have to, if there's like piss, sometimes you go around like toilets, and I think we spoke about this before. Like there's pads or blah blah. Then you gotta wait for another one, and then you gotta wipe it down for other people, and then like if you gotta do number two, you gotta like roll, put it down. So I feel like that takes most of my time, and in the back of my head,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn, how long have I been making him wait for? Which it shouldn't be a thing, but like I don't want him to think I'm here like
That's
taking
funny.
a dump
No,
or whatever.
He's probably like, I hope she's cleaning down there because I'm about to.
Do the hot sauce shit.
Yeah, like, you're thinking all sorts of things at that time.
At that time. So whatever.
You didn't even notice.
So whatever. So I don't really spend that much time like doing the whole like pad. Like I didn't know that was a thing. The whole pad.
Yeah, you pat dry like when you get out the shower. Excuse me. Do you like? What are your steps? Like I know we spoke about this before. You wash your feet or you dry your ass, whatever. But like, how are you drying yourself? Are you? Because I pat dry myself.
I'm gonna try that tonight.
I can't go like
Yeah, I
this.
just rub. Like I have a nice towel, so I just kind of like rub and like I'm cold at that point because I just came from a really hot shower to like
Because like sometimes
reality.
when you use like jabón de guava, and like you be ashy sometimes. So like if you rub too much with the towel, like you just look, you have like mad skin and ashiness. So
Okay.
you look like you dirty. You didn't even shower.
Like you didn't even shower.
And then you dirty the towel. What color towels do you use? Do you like using white towels?
I change it all the time.
To
Right
see
now
how
I'm on my
dirty you
black
are?
stage.
You're on your black stage, okay? You have different, I have different colors
I change
too.
it all the time.
Okay. Now some people I know they only like white towels or
Oh no.
color towels.
Ahí de verdad que dice you a fool. If you a
UFO,
fool,
if
it
you-
shows you a fool for real.
If you're a four, it shows you're a four for real.
With a white towel,
With a
yeah.
white towel. Oh no, for sure.
Yeah.
You only use those once. Because
To look cute the first day.
yeah, because the second day is already black.
Yup.
Black, yellow, purple.
Y ya hay que botarla después de ahí.
Right, so I see that you have your one of your gift exchange gifts.
I do. My something about Marielli mug.
How many times did you drink out of it since
Since
the gift exchange?
good 4, maybe this is my 5th time.
4th, 5th time? All right. And what have you what have you drunk within those 4 or 5 times?
Just clear stuff, like anything like seltzer water.
Piss. Just clear stuff. Is piss clear?
No. Oh. Since we're on the topic, it depends
Right?
how healthy you are.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, like I feel like if it's very yellow or orangey, then you're not drinking enough fluids.
Or you're taking medicine or drinking a lot of juice. But if it's clear.
Not clear, but tú sabes como entre.
No, I know. No, sometimes, like, very rare.
Yeah,
piss be not clear.
And I'm
I
like,
just
what
be
the
like,
fuck?
yeah.
It's because you're drinking enough water.
No, that's not true because I drink a lot of water all the time.
Okay. And it's never like just clear?
No, it's never just clear. Unless it's what I eat plays a factor in my piss, which I'm sure.
Yeah.
Maybe my pH level, you know.
It's
Maybe
in balance.
Okay.
Do you drink soda by any chance?
No, I do
No
not.
soda.
No
Yeah.
soda.
But juice.
Juice, lemonade, iced tea, and maybe like some fruity fire shit. Like if you present it to me, I'll drink it. But those are my go-to juices if they have. If they don't have that, I'll keep going
You
like
won't
that.
do
I
it.
feel like I got that cake mouth. Do I got
No.
that cake mouth? Are you one of those people that, let's say I have a booger or I have something in my tooth? Are you telling me that I have it, or are you just gonna let me rock?
Um,
I feel like you would just let me. You wouldn't even say anything, just to not make it awkward or make me feel
like right
bad.
now we're recording, no, but then later, yes. You know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like back in high school, like me and my girls we used to do booger checks. So before, like we,
Booger checks.
yeah, so
Okay.
like before, like we would go and hang out with like Jews and so we would like booger check.
With me.
Yeah.
Not like
Damn.
that.
Now I wanna.
That's
Do I have
not
any
funny.
boogers?
No.
Okay.
I will tell you after the show. Not like that.
After the show.
I will tell you.
And the original story before this is you know, like, so I work out in the public and I had a mask on the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So con el frío y todo, and then I take it out, like I take it out because I'm cleaning whatever I have to clean.
Mm-hmm.
And one of like my coworkers have the nerve to tell me, because I went to the bathroom and I came back, but like I go to like I don't do the pad, like I wanted to get the fuck out. I didn't even check myself in the mirror, where like I just wanted to be out because I know I have to put my mask on and be out. I checked my nose. I had like one booger here,
Big ass booger.
and another booger there, and she's like, is that booger or did you just do coke? And I'm like, what the fuck?
She asked you that? Like your
Yeah.
boss or some shit? Or a coworker?
Like just a coworker. I'm like, first of all, like I don't even know what fucking coke looks like.
You should have did this. Like, what the fuck does it
No,
look
no,
like?
no, but she was
It was jokingly.
yeah, like in a
Okay.
joking way, and then like
But like,
just knowing the clientele we got, like, oh, like did they like?
mm-hmm.
But it was just like, oh shit, like I must really like have a booger for you to be able to see it, and
A white ass booger.
yeah, and confused it with that. So I went back to the bathroom. I'm like, oh shit,
Okay.
but que nosotros no acostumbramos tanto with the mask, like. So I can mi Cama Lounge. We have this one viewer,
Mm-hmm.
right? We have this one viewer. I'm on my way somewhere on the train.
Mm-hmm.
I get to my location like 2 hours later. Like I post a picture or something, and they were like, "Were you on the 2 train? Were you on the 5 train? Like whatever, like a train. Were you there?"
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, And then they describe somebody that was exactly in that train. You know, when people come and they ask for money and they describe that, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this person was really there. Isn't it crazy that after 2 years with this pandemic, you can literally, like, that viewer either watches a lot of Mi Cama Lounge, watches a lot of something about Marielli,
in their cama.
or in their cama, or can really tell, like, they can really tell it's me with my mask on. Like, have you been able to master that now? Like, been able to, like, be like, yo, that's fulanito with their mask on.
Oh no, yeah. Now it's like the opposite. Like with your mask on, I know who you are. With your mask off,
It's like,
I don't know.
that's exactly who you look
I don't
like.
know. Yeah, I don't know who you are.
So it was like mind blowing to me, because it's like we're on a train, but like a whole bunch of other people. Like obviously he was like, oh, I didn't say hi because like I literally got, when I noticed you, I got off in that stop. But hey, like whatever, like good luck to me, come on, whatever. But it was just like crazy to me. Like it's still a thing. Like
Are you
a mask on?
Are you one of those people who have their mask on and let's say you see somebody and you smile, like they can see you?
Yeah, and then they cannot see nothing. All they see is this big cachete right there.
They see
I do.
crease marks, and they're probably just looking at you like. What the fuck?
Or a really bad habit that I got is going like depending on the mask, like opening my mouth a little bit, like to kind of like
to suck it in.
no, like to kind of like sometimes like the mask would get like this, and like I would just do that to kind of like
to spread
spread it a little bit, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Let me just grab my hand.
That's
and
good.
stretch it.
What are some things? What else you do like with your mask? Like I know a lot of the times because of my beard, like my hair would like push it up, so I would have to like push it right back down.
Okay.
So that's one of the common things that I do all the time.
So see, but you push it down with your like fingers. I use my mouth. And then it gradually goes down.
Sometimes, like when it goes up my nose, I'll use like my face to
bring it back down.
Yeah.
I haven't like, I feel like I was creative a little bit with the mask when everything started, like, you know, like the fancy ones and the one with logos and stuff. But like now it's just like
You wore that shit
Those-
like for 2 weeks already, and
No,
it's dirty.
I kind of change it. No, like depending, like if it's just like me in my house for like 3 days and I'm just out like getting groceries and coming back out, I'll reuse it for 3 days.
Okay.
But if I'm out in the public, I'll change it every now and
Have
then.
you ever like come across like you have one of the cloth masks and you're like, you're like, okay, I'm not wearing that one, and you grab a new
Okay,
one.
yeah,
Yeah.
porque tiene un chin de fo.
Like maybe you ate something, like you like eating tacos, maybe you ate some tacos, and then you put your mask on, and you got like
And you
nice
smell that
sauce and
shit.
onions. So se quedó ahí, and you put.
And that shit'll stay there for another year.
And just at another year te pasaste.
I do have a few that I just like need to like rewash, but I've been on the like the black ones, just like the reuse, not the reusable one, the disposable.
Okay. So what?
Conjunctivitis.
So Mariali, we didn't post for the first week of New Year's, but we're still saying Happy New Year's to people, and it's what, like the second week.
More or less. Halfway through.
When do you stop saying Happy New Year? Is it like January 2nd, or like you could say that throughout the week, but then like next week that's it, no more Happy New Year.
For me.
For you.
For Marielle.
For Marielle.
Please, and let's please leave that. Like, that's the first time I ever said it in my life. Let's leave the for me is this
For me.
in the 2021. But honestly, for me is if I haven't seen you or I haven't spoken to you since
last year. Okay.
and you know, like it's a good introduction. It's not just gonna be good morning, Cama.
Okay, so that's fishy, or not fishy, but tricky, because let's say you haven't seen me since 2021, right? But you don't see me until like June or July. Are you really gonna say, "Wow,
No.
say I missed you, Happy New Year"?
I think the whole of January.
The whole January?
Yeah,
Okay.
it should be like
Okay.
a Happy New Year's, and if I haven't spoken to you, a Happy
Okay.
New Year's. And then February, that's when the hustle starts for real. That's
Okay.
my birthday month. That's when my New Year's personally starts.
New Year, new Marielle.
Yeah,
New something about
something.
Marielle. Something new about
Something.
Marielle.
Yo, Jose be
Trademark
coming
that.
here.
Trademark that right now.
A laptop.
Okay,
Did
so
you
your
know it?
birthday. I could have sworn your birthday was in January, but you said it's in February.
It's in February.
What are you got some plans for February, or you don't want to say? You don't.
No, I really. You know what's crazy? I really want to go snowboarding.
Okay.
Really, really bad, right? Like, and I wanted that to be like a whole like birthday thing and blah
Okay.
blah blah. But I have a friend that actually hit me up and they're like, "Yo, Friday we should go snowboard or not snowboarding, pero cuál el otro skiing."
Skiing.
And I'm like, why? Like, I really sat back and I'm like, why do I have to wait for my birthday
Exactly.
to do
That's
something?
what I like to hear. Okay.
And that's how 2022 is gonna roll. So Happy New Year's, Jose. When is the last time you say Happy New Year's to somebody?
Nah, you said the whole January, so I don't know, but I think the first week.
Okay.
Yeah, like so the January 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th.
So you didn't
whatever.
mean Happy New Year's when you said Happy New Year's to me?
Oh well, yeah, because I haven't seen you since the last year, so I can say Happy New Year to you.
Okay.
But yeah, after the first week, especially like if you saw them, or let's say you're at a workplace, maybe a coworker. Yeah, because if a coworker wasn't here the first week, then you can say, because that's literally what you just said. Okay, yeah, no, but after the first week, yeah.
Okay.
Like, you shouldn't be sending emails Happy New Year after the first week. Let's say that.
Okay. Yeah, that's exactly the way my mind was processing it.
Because it makes sense. If you haven't seen that person since then you could say Happy New
Or
Year.
like a bad dad joke, like, oh, I seen como la última vez que yo te vi was last year.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I haven't seen you in a whole year. Like,
My mom says that joke all the time.
that's why it's a mom and dad joke. Like, it's just like,
No vemos. Tengo un año que no te veo. And it's like, no, mom. You're supposed to say you haven't seen them since last year.
your mom is cute, so she gets away with it. Have you ever thought, and trust me, like 2022, we're going hard. I feel it in me. Personally, I feel it like in me Cama Lounge as co-host.
What do you think about Joe Biden?
And but have you ever you know, and we've done the whole VIP and we tried it and it was a success. And just out of pure curiosity, would you ever have your mom in VIP?
My mom in VIP? It'll be tough.
Or your parents? Like, yo, like that's crazy. Like, yo. And I tell
maybe a
you,
segment on the Patreon, a few
okay,
minutes. I don't think they'll be able to do 45 minutes.
okay.
You know, something. It'll obviously be in Spanish because they're English. They're not very fluent.
Okay.
But yeah,
That would
that would
that
be a
would be
cool.
something
Yeah, that would be
cool.
something funny.
Okay. And I say that because your parents, you know, their relationship and the relationship you have with them is like awesome. So that would be like a good you know,
Something.
something
Yeah.
something new for
What about you?
2022.
What about you? You bringing your mom on the show or your grandma
Yeah, my grandma, she'll be
so
cool.
she could hit me on the show or something?
Yo, my grandparents, bro. My grandfather's here from DR. And I actually thought about that. Like I had that whole process in my head today, like how he would look with like a headset, like how would he even like come in? Because we do need to go a little like diverse. I feel like I speak a lot of Spanglish in micamalounge, so
So you want to speak more Spanish on the show? That's what you're telling me.
un poquito, un poquito. And if not, we translate it for them. Subtitles, you know?
A dictionary, or would sound like Siri.
Yo,
Hey, esto lo que he dijo.
when was the last time you used a dictionary? You remember we used to get that for homework? Like how you had to like write out the definition for 5 words in a dictionary?
And the funniest part, the definition was there, but that was the hardest, like one of the hardest homework because you never did it. Like, oh, which page is it or whatever?
And you had to look for it.
Yeah, because I think the dictionary is actually pretty cool. Like the fact that it goes alphabetical, like it's so silly, but it's so cool. Like the D word, and then the following letter of that D word has to be A, B, C, D. So it's cool. It was easy, but at that time,
It was such a hard task.
can't find this word.
And then I gotta copy everything it says, and then it had like 3 different like segments, and you try to look for the shortest one.
Yeah, you would
to
have
write
one
it.
word with like one accent, and then another word as like fucking a whole paragraph.
And then after that came the thesaurus, and after that came the English and
That's not
Spanish, and after
funny.
that came me Kamala.
Yo, Marielle, what the fuck can the dictionary find you over
Yo,
here?
they can find me in the S, and then the O, and the E, and yo, I feel
forgot the
no,
S. You forgot
I
how to
know,
spell.
because I feel like you, like how you say the but we're gonna go to that in a second.
Okay.
You can find me in the OSOMETHABOUTMARIELY, something about Marielle on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say UTI after you said that.
After all this speak, I mean, after all
not
this
funny.
talk, I feel like we caught a UTI.
Yeah, you guys can catch us. I mean, Cama Lounge.
Wait, excuse me.
Oh, sorry, I was so used to you not
Being
having
right.
something in 2021,
No.
but it's a new year. You're
The
right.
confetti,
Happy
the
New
confetti.
Year.
Happy New Year's.
Um,
Where could the confetti and the Happy New Year 2022 emails find you, Jose? Te dido.
you thought you was thinking about that
I
for
was
my
thinking
life. You
ahead.
guys can email me at Jose _ that's MMMJOSE _ on Instagram. You guys can follow us everywhere on Mi Cama Lounge, the Super 4 Bros.
Yes,
We're-
can
they-
we bring that back,
Sorry
please?
for the wait for them as well. They're coming back.
Okay.
And the fullshot.com, under
lot of
construction,
merch.
but it's coming. And yeah, me and Marielle and I, we said we were gonna donate the November, December, and January to save the animals.
Yes.
However, a moment of silence for the fire in the Bronx, for those families impacted. For real. That's something sad, tragic, and you should never start the year like that. And that should never even happen at all. Sometimes things happen.
Especially for negligencia
And it's sad.
of like the landlords and everything else. Like
yeah.
it's crazy.
So we're gonna donate that money from the Patreon, and we're gonna match that, and we're gonna donate it to that service that they have to those families that were impacted
Absolutely.
by the
Good shit.
by the-
Wait. Yeah.
by the fire. So a moment of silence. Will you give them, Marielle? Us Bronx people, we gotta stick together. So
Absolutely.
Happy New Year, guys! Again, thank you guys
Even if it's
for.
the middle of January, but you know what? That's how we roll.
Yeah, thank you guys for real, from the bottom of my foot for sticking around. Thank you guys with the journey, being in that journey with us from 2021 until now. We're gonna keep it going. And you were gonna say something,
no,
Ariel?
and to continue the ride for 2022, it's only gonna get better.
For real, thank you for the support. The 36, 41, 50 views that we get, the subscribers that we still got. We still haven't reached 200. I guess we're gonna egg each other
in the summer.
In the summer, in the summer of 2023.
Yeah,
because that's what it's looking like. But yeah, thank you guys.
No, we love you guys. Thank you.
For real, from the bottom of the full. And we see you guys next time.